What's up, guys? This is Ryan McNulty from the Byte That Team. It is May 3rd, 2014, and it's time for another weekly filler. Earlier this week, PW Insider reported that WWE has released 4 NXT Superstars. Those names are Mason Ryan, formerly of the Nexus, Shaul Guerrero, who is the daughter of Eddie and Vicky Guerrero, Danny Burch, and Oliver Gray, a former NXT Tag Team Champion. I think you have to think the two most surprising names here being released are Mason Ryan and Oliver Gray, since both of them were actually just recently used on NXT television. WWE recently held their first quarter investors conference call, and during that call they were listing new shows that were going to be added to the WWE Network. One of the shows that they actually named is WWE Tough Enough. Now, the show before has had many forms, from its MTV show to its own version on SmackDown to its own show on USA hosted by Steve Austin. So I'm very curious to see what new form Tough Enough is going to be in and how it's going to be done. One thing I'm happy about is it's its own separate show instead of being on SmackDown or something. It'll be its own show on the network. I really hope this isn't just them saying that it's going to be reruns of old shows just on the network, and that this is a brand new season of Tough Enough. There's not a lot of information out yet, so we will have to wait and see. And finally, for the last story of the day, the Wrestling Observer newsletter has reported that Bill Goldberg is definitely interested at a match at WrestleMania 31 if the right deal can be made. It's said that he is keeping in shape and training almost daily, but he will be 48 by next year's WrestleMania. This is a very interesting report. You have to think from WWE's perspective, is Bill Goldberg at this time now still worth the money? Because we know his asking price is definitely not cheap. So that's why I'm going to ask you guys, leave a comment below and let me know, do you think Bill Goldberg is worth the money for WrestleMania 31? Do you think that will draw pay-per-view buys or network subscriptions for them by next year if they hype this match up, during the, whether it's Royal Rumble or they started at Survivor Series, or even if it's just a month before? Do you guys think it's worth it? That's gonna do it for this week's edition of The Filler, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment below. Don't forget to check out our top 10 favorite wrestling games video, which you can click right here to watch that right now. Also, don't forget, we upload our podcast on this channel every single Thursday. You can also find it on iTunes and Stitcher by searching Byte That. Don't forget to also follow us on Twitter while we tweet all week, and especially during Raw and pay-per-view events. It's all down here, guys. So on behalf of myself, Juan, and Keith, I will see you next week.